What's up? Good morning, everyone. I don't even know where to start. I have been sick for, pretty much all of August. Just started getting my strength back last week. So I have not really been out in the garden at all. If you're new to my channel, my name is Aisha, otherwise known as Miss Champagne. I started gardening a little over a year ago, and a lot has happened this this past month in the garden. I live in Florida. In the summertime, our weeds get wild. So there's a lot of things going on in the garden. So I'm gonna show y'all what neglect in the summertime in Florida looks like. Hold on one second. All right, so I'm gonna start on my patio. I'm actually glad I didn't transplant my strawberries. They've been hanging out in the shade, so a lot of the leaves are still green. It did just rain last night, so everything got a little fresh batch of water. My pineapple plant is doing well. Doesn't get a lot of sun, so it has a lot of new growth. My mint has taken over the pots. Let me come around. Looks like my cilantro has gone to seed, so I'm gonna try to come and collect the seed pods, otherwise known as coriander. I don't even see the lemon thyme anymore. Oregano is doing well, lots of new growth. Rosemary, parsley's hanging in there, and then my purple basil. This strawberry planter is doing okay. Rosemary down here is suffering a little bit because of the heat, but it's got some new growth on it. Hummingbird mint, and this is my sorrel. I did not know that these would get as big as it did. It's planted way down at this bottom tier, and has grown all the way up here. Now this is the 7 tier. I just haven't, no, 5 tier. I just haven't put the rest of them on there. But everything that was planted looks like it died off. I don't see anything else growing. Oh, we've got some growth down there, and I think it was some lettuce down here, but everything else is gone. I don't know if bugs ate it. I tried to put a net up because stuff was eating everything. I did have some amaranth in here, but actually didn't like it, so I pulled it all up. This is my lemon balm, struggling in the heat. Tomato plant is gone. I did have energy one day to completely pull that up. Some of the kale is gone. I only have one dino kale left. Other than that, it's just all sweet potatoes, and those are actually weeds in the back. My poor little peppers. Lots of weeds, lots and lots of weeds. My sunflower is spent now. Lots of serrano peppers already. I see some red jalapeno peppers. Basil back there is still doing well. The basil up here has already gone to flower, along with this basil here that has already gone to flower. My sage is suffering. We've been in the 90s with like 100% humidity, so it gets really hot. I did have enough energy every now and then to come out here and try to harvest, so I was able to get some things. But lots of weeds have taken over the garden beds. So like all that back there is mostly weeds. Minus that little tomato plant back there. So my tomatoes are spent for the season. Now is the time, if you live in Florida, to start over. Because our frost date is like way in January or February, so we've got some time. My mango tree looks like it's being taken over with weeds, and that I think it's a palmetto palm. I forget what kind of palm that is. This was my Cosmo that never produced any flowers. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Echinacea has died, gone to seed. These are my zinnias. This is my pigeon pea that has gotten gigantic. My zinnias that have also gotten gigantic. Smother my little candle fire okras. I have 3 of them in here. One looked like it already blossomed. I've got some okra developing there and there. My banana peppers. Everything is kind of struggling. Struggle bus. Look at all the weeds. The weeds are crazy. My dragon fruit is doing well, surviving through the neglect. Passion vine is thriving through the neglect. My Chinese red long noodle beans, way past harvest. Might as well leave them on there for seeds at this point. Once they start getting, dried up and they have all the knots in them or the lumps, those are the seeds. So you usually want to harvest them when they're still skinny and long. So some of them may be harvestable, but I don't know. Sunflowers back there. Look at the size of the mammoth sunflower. It's huge. Huge. So that's exciting. I did have a collard right there that's been struggling with pest damage. Watermelon struggling with pest damage. Come over here. I have some onions that have come up along with some weeds. I have garlic in this bed that's come up along with some weeds. And then these are my dwarf sunflowers, but it still got pretty big to be a dwarf sunflower. And they produce multiple heads, which I love. So that's another dwarf. That's a Mexican sunflower back there. Moringa trees are doing well. Let's pull this back. I have a squash in there that is hanging on. No pest damage since it's been covered. I still have some grass in there somehow. I had some beets. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Beets there and beets back there. But keeping everything covered. Got to pull these weeds up today. Weeds, weeds, weeds galore. Right. In here, my collards were in the back, still getting pest damage. Don't know what ate it up, but it's looking serious. And then I had cabbage in the front. So bigger right there, small patch right there. So I don't know. It's so hard to fight pests in the summertime in Florida. It's like a losing battle. But the weeds don't make no sense. I did have some peas in this bed somewhere, but I can't even find them. So this is what the garden is looking like today. All weeds. Even more weeds. My raspberry kind of dangling in this tree. It's planted there, but it goes all the way over here, and then I have a blackberry over there in the container. This is my blackberry. Papaya's doing well. I mean, those are in the ground, so they pretty much just been thriving, growing like crazy. My mango, this is my Kent mango that I planted from seed. It's been growing, doing good. Lots of side branches, so I'm really happy with this one. Not sure when I need to pot it. I've moved it a few times, don't see any roots coming out from the bottom. So I'll probably leave it in that pot for now. Pool is completely deflated. It's been completely neglected for a whole month. These are my Myers lemon. Some of them look like they're actually going to start to ripen. Been waiting forever. It looks like they're starting to get a little light or turn yellow. My Eureka lemon, no lemons on it. Every time it produces little baby lemons, they disappear. And then my blueberry bushes. The one in the ground is doing well. This one that's in the pots that I had lost came back, and it's trying to hang on. I don't know, but it's hot down here, so if it goes a day without water, it can dry out these leaves very quick. And this is my other one in the pot, doing better than this one. So yeah, that's what's going on. Lots of cleanup to do now that I have some energy back. So yep, pray for you, girl, because I got a lot of work to do. It's hard not to get discouraged when you see so much destruction or damage in your garden. But some things are still thriving. It's the summertime. I'm just hoping that a lot of my fall crops will make it. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop some comments below what you got going on. Yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.